Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay at even par. Frank, the short par 3 12th, what are you looking to do?
Well, you think it's a snag. Green straight in front of you, points a little bit to the right, but just getting it and keeping it on the green, it takes some doing.
And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green. A little short-sided here, left of the green for his second. This is an 11-foot putt. Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll stay at level par. Thirteenth hole now, and by the looks of this one, Frank, if you were right off the tee, things could go horribly wrong.
Massive drop-offs and bunkers to the right. Doubtfully you'd ever get a good lie if you missed this fairway on the right. So, flip side, keep the ball down the left.
That one up the right side. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Yes, 120 yards left to the flagstick. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. So here we are at the 14th, just a shade under 400 yards, par 4. You can see it's a dog leg left. You might be tempted to cut that corner, but you're asking for some trouble there. You can see there's an enormous fairway bunker, which could spell bogey.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Ball above his feet here as he decides how to play his second. And this ball not quite going to be a GIR. It'll come to rest on the fringe. Oh, he's saying, where's the turn? It didn't move nearly as much as he anticipated. That one polished off for bogey. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. So our featured golfer well back after round 1 and now likely in a fight just to play the weekend.
I think they were in a different zip code today, Rich. It was like watching two different players.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Whistling Straits Golf Course on the shores of Lake Michigan, live second-round coverage of the Kohler Open. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. And the leader is Billy Horschel. He's currently at 8 under. So let's get out and join the fray as we pick things up on the tee at the par 5 11th. This may be a touch right.
Good second shot. That last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5. And we can all see that ball come to a stop on the fringe, and it was a real head scratcher. That shot really wasn't that difficult. It was a good chance to get it close.
Wow, even though that'll be a bogey, that is about as good as you can do right there.
That ball took a peek at the hole. Excellent shot.
Safely in. Yeah, it's a bogey here at number 11. And that won't help the cause one bit. Frank, the previous hole, we took out the sledgehammer. Now at the 12th, we'll need a scalpel, it looks like.
At 163 yards, you wouldn't think it's very long. But really, the problem is the green. You can pitch the ball in the middle of the screen and still it can kick over. So be very, very aware of the mounding and the undulations on this green. This is straight at it.
It's a really good line. I mean, this is a clinic in how to play the game. Just keep everything hole high, give yourself a look for birdie, and that's what he'll have coming up. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And that's going to put him within a stroke of the current cut line, so he's likely going to need at least one more of these if he wants to play the weekend. Arriving here at the 402-yard par 4 13th. It's called Cliffhanger with good reason. The green hanging over the cliffs above Lake Michigan. Best to favor the left side of the fairway if possible. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 123 yards to the flag. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Oh, no, I thought that was in for sure. Just a little jag right at the end, going to leave it on the lip. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Moving now to the 14th, 396-yard par 4, dogleg left. Cutting the corner is a big risk due to a big fairway bunker.
Now to the par 4 14th. It is a dogleg left, about 396 yards.
Yeah, it really narrows up around that 300-yard mark. So this is another hole, really, where you don't need a driver. But somehow you've got to get that ball in the fairway. Remember, 250 yards only leaves 145 in. Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Not the best of swings there. Maybe lucky just to get that one out.
With a good shot there, maybe he gets away with bogey. But now, I think triple's very much in play.
You really have to bear down and focus on those type of chip shots. This time the short game, it just plain let him down.
Well read. That's in for a bogey 5. And that won't help the cause one bit. So a disappointing end to the tournament for our featured golfer heading home following these 2 rounds after failing to make the cut.
Time for a little...
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From TPC Scottsdale, it's the opening round of the Arizona Classic. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. The Irishman, Shane Lowry, is the leader. He's got it going early at 7 under par. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 410. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
I'm not quite sure of that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
15 feet away. That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at -3. Moving on to the 11th hole, Frank Water all along the left side, 472 yards. How do you handle this one?
Well, this one's weird because the tees are a little off-center. They start down the right side, which makes it into a dogleg. And you mentioned the water. It always comes into play. And there are 0 fairway bunkers. You don't need them here at 11 because really it's all about the tee shot. Find the fairway, then even though it's a long par 4, you should be able to at least attack that green safely. Miss the fairway to the right, which is the barrel outside, and your problems are just starting.
Oh, no, lost that one dead right. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Ball not sitting too badly here at number 11. This is second shot.
I love it when the balls hit the right distance. Just a little bit to the right, inside 10 feet, but bang on for distance.
Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And he'll move to within 3 of the lead at 4 under par. Well, Frank, this is kind of the forgotten par 3 on the back 9 here at TPC Scottsdale. All of that attention on hole number 16. What do you think of the par 3 12?
This is by far tougher, Rich. Downhill tee shot, especially off that back tee. Bunkering down the left, sort of it catches your eye, but it also takes your eye off the water, which is behind and to the right of this green. Got to be careful. This is a real sleeper, this par 3.
Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. Let's bring in Pga III for a look at birdie.
Well, he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And he'll remain at 4 under. To the par 5 13th here at TPC Scottsdale. Lots of danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. There used to be a split fairway. That no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water still in play down the right, and big change here is the bunkering along the left, front, and left side of this green. So you can't just blaze away and comfortably expect to hit 13 and 2 anymore.
Yeah, that's going to be into that desert zone in between the 6th and 13th. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. And he's going to get to within 2 of the lead as he moves to 5 under par. We come now to the 490-yard par 4 14th. Quite as intimidating as number 11, but every bit as demanding. After an uphill tee shot, players hit into a green sitting precariously on what was once a spectator's mound. Par is a great score here.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 5 under. For tournament golf, this is one of the exciting holes, the 15th here at TPC Scottsdale. It's reachable at 553 yards, but it is also a nightmare if you hit your second shot. You can make a big number here. This one starting a hair right. That is started right, and that is trouble. Had half the equation on that shot. The distance, not quite the accuracy. Missed it. Hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and well, let's see how good you can chip. Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Yeah, sizable putt left.
Nah, that's going to wander off to the right. Need maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. Featured golfer here today. Had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from TPC Scottsdale, second round coverage of the Arizona Classic. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Shane Lowry is on top. He shows the way at 7 under. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second.
And that's all set up by the big tee shot. You put yourself in that good of a position in the fairway just short of the green, and good things are bound to happen.
Okay, a well-played hole there and a birdie to kick off the round. And after opening with a 68, he'll move to 1 under for his round here. On to the second, a 442-yard par 4. Longer hitters can try and take advantage of the downslope 285 yards off the tee, but that brings those two deep fairway bunkers on the right into play. All right, in the fairway.
Well, hammered that tee shot into the narrowest section of this fairway. Got a great chance to clip this iron shot and get it close.
Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
Gone.
goodbye. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That finished off for a par here with the second, and he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Frank, what's the strategy here off the tee at the par 5 third?
For the long hitters, they still think that they can reach this par 5 and 2 comfortably with a good tee shot. For the shorter hitters, it really is a thought about where you lay up that second shot to try and leave a good third shot yardage in. Still a good tee shot, though. That hazard down the right side protects against someone who's a little too cavalier off the tee.
Nope, don't want to be left here at the third, and that is into the fairway bunker. Getting out more important than distance here as he readies his second.
Problem was going to start with that tee shot. Once it found the bunker, needed a cool head and a second shot that found the fairway. Not quite there, though.
This will be a 14-foot putt here. Nope. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. Really nice mix of holes to start here at TPC Scottsdale. The 2 4s and then the par 5. Now our first par 3. Just a little over 180 yards, Frank.
Plays a little downhill, longer than what it once was. Green is radically different. Used to be deep, now it's wide. And the bunkering, of course, is visually totally different from what it used to be. That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Now a second to this par 3.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he'll remain right where he is.
Well, Frank, now at the 5th hole, the par 4, the challenge stiffens just a bit.
Yeah, the longest par 4, obviously in the start of this golf course, around the 470-yard mark. 2 bunkers down the right have been changed to 1, but it's in the perfect position now. Of course, that new tee added to add a little bit of length to this hole. The green still remains relatively similar to what it used to be.
And that is going to come to rest squarely in the center of the fairway. Now this from 166 yards out.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Noted this for birdie.
And he may have to play a little right to left break here, just because it's a downhill putt, but it shouldn't be that much.
Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine...
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From just outside of Phoenix and TPC Scottsdale, live third-round coverage of the Arizona Classic. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Aaron Wise is your leader. He currently sits at 12 under par. So let's get out and pick up the action as we head to the tee at the par 5 15th. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Okay, that's going to come to rest in the rough as that rolled all the way through this long 15th green, but it is safely on that island. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And I don't think he'll want to deviate from a straight-in read, just a little uphill.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain right where he is. Now to the 16th hole, and Frank, what makes this so special is the walk underneath the grandstands. It's the gladiator coming into the Coliseum.
That's a perfect description, Rich, and that's why this hole is unlike any other hole on the PGA Tour. The atmosphere that the players feel on that tee, they cannot prepare for, they can't experience anywhere else. This is a once-in-a-lifetime par 3.
And when you look at it from up high with the blimp view, it sort of appears as though they've dropped Fenway Park or Wrigley Field right into the desert. And this is a sellout crowd. I mean, this is 20,000 fans, and there's nothing like it. There's not a single hole in golf that has more fans on it than the 16th hole at TPC Scottsdale. Gorgeous shot, and this big crowd absolutely loves it. What a shot here at 16. A birdie here at 16. And that's going to move him to 6 under par. Now to the 17th. And Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par 4s in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4.
And this breeze going to push this toward the right. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. He'll say he should have made that. Too bad. He's now in that 40% category. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll remain at 6 under par. We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway. Into the left side of the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, we've got 127 yards left to the hole today. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Not sure what happened there. Putt selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Set down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, safely in for his par at 18. And this will be a third round score of 70 on this Saturday. So for our featured golfer, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the desert Southwest and TPC Scottsdale, it's the final round of the Arizona Classic. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Your leader is Adam Scott. He's at 15 under. Time to get out to the action on the course as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 14th. This one starting a little left off the tee.
And that tee shot finds the first cut. But really, with that second shot, shouldn't be too much of a problem.
So now from that first cut, his second to the par 4.
This from 7 feet. Oh, no.
Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And he'll fall back to 8 under par.
All right, Frank, now the fun begins. We are teed up at the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the fairway down the left side is anything other than straight. It's more like a shipwreck, the raggedness of it. And that water in play, well, if you do find one on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across to the people that are walking down the 11th hole. Find the fairway, you can reach this par 5 and 2. A little bit of an island-looking green there, bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right. But a fairway missed here. Well, you can rack up 5, 6, 7. We've seen all sorts of scores here at 15.
This starting toward the right side. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
Be pleased with that one. On and 2, par 5. Didn't fly it there, but didn't have to. Got everything he needed out of that shot.
Well, I think he was being extra careful with that one, but it turns out a little too careful. This, only about 5 feet for birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he's worked it to 9 under par.
Well, here we are at the 16th hole, looking at just over 160 yards. Doesn't seem all that daunting, Frank. But 160 yards with 20,000 people, horned into a little stadium in the desert, that makes it a different story.
It certainly is. This was one hole, too, where Tom Watson would send his caddy forward. He would stay back by 15. His caddy would get his yardage. Watson would simply walk on the tee. His caddy would give him the club. He would not go through his normal routine. He would simply just head away. It was one hole that he never wanted to think about. It might look simple, but it's what the player feels.
But a long ways away, and that will not generate a whole lot of excitement up there in the box seats.
think that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and it'll stay at -9. Well, these short, drivable par 4s are all the rage in golf, but the designers here at TPC Scottsdale, Jay Morrish and Tom Weiskopf, were really ahead of the curve. This was one of the first, and it still remains one of the best short par 4s in the game, all about risk and reward.
Hey, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
A touch more accuracy could have had him on in one. Instead now, the second from the side of the green.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch.
Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters, cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway. Oh, that is left, and that is trouble. Oh, and that is not even going to get to the bunker. It's in the water here, 18. Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4. And that's why on this golf course, Frank, there is a premium on hitting fairways.
You're exactly right. Might be also protecting against a flight, but that did anything other than flight.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he's going to drop back to -9. So for our featured golfer, Frank, in the mix much of the week. It'll be a top 10 finish, but maybe a chance to rue a few missed opportunities.
Depends how you look at it. I agree with you. Definitely some missed opportunities, but there's enough good there. So how do they show up next time, though? I think that's the key.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody. EA Sports, and the PGA Tour are proud to present this final step of the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From TPC Boston in Norton, Mass., live first-round coverage of the New England Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. Nate Lashley is the leader. He's on the move early at 5 under par. We head out to the course as we pick up the action on the tee at the par 4 fourth. And that ball going to land in the bunker, but fortunately it doesn't appear to have plugged. After a big drive, he'll dig in for a second out of the sand. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. 10-foot putt left. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay at even par. Frank, now a beefed up par 4. This is the 5th, 466 yards long.
Prettiest hole on the golf course. Nice, gentle dogleg left. There's a bunker down the left side about 300 yards. And then there's a run out at 350.
Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay at level par. Now we come to the challenging 465-yard par 4 6th. Long, slight dogleg left through a narrow chute with 2 bunkers guarding the right side of the fairway. Par is definitely a good score here. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. Let's bring in Pga the third for a look at birdie.
And if you've ever used the putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up a hill and dead straight.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. This is a pretty sizable par 5 here, Frank, the 7th.
But it's reachable. There's some mounds down there. If you keep it down the right side, hopefully that tee shot can kick it a little forward. And then that green, angled at about 45 degrees, very reachable.
That one looking a little right. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. This from about 10 feet. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. Coming off the long par 5 7th, now a par 3, 213 yards. What's the 8th hole all about?
Another hole that picks with the same theme. Really want to fly this nice and high. That narrow part at the front of the green really is to be avoided unless the flag is there.
Well, he was asking for it to sit down, but it would not comply, and that's going to wind up over the back. This will test the skill set here. It's his second. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. What a way to close out this front nine with the longest par 4 on this opening side. It's 472 yards at dog legs to the left. And then that second shot is a blind one. This is a good par 4. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
Staring at 147 yards to the front, 156 to the hole, pin in the right front.
Good approach shot. And birdie putt coming up. Approach shot just a little right, little short.
14 feet to the hole. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Disappointment there. We'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. For the golfer we had our eye on, no other way to say it, Frank. Just not a real good day out there.
It could be a short week, Rich. We can complain about the condition.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From TPC Boston, it's live second-round coverage of the New England Championship. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. The former major champion, Webb Simpson, is the leader. He's currently at 8 under. So let's get out to the action as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 fifth. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Well, that is extracted from the bunker, but it is going to hang up short of the green. Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to say bogey from about 8 feet. And that's what these greens can do to you. They make you see things that just aren't there, and that one slides by. Okay, so that one finished off with double bogey. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. All right, Frank, now to the 6th hole. It's a 465-yard par 4. What are the keys?
Well, it's framed beautifully by the trees just in front of the tee, so you know exactly where you're trying to go down there. 2 little bunkers on the right if you stray a little right, and if you stray a little left, you might just make it to the water.
And that's going to be just fine out in the right center part of this fairway. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at 1 over. We're at the 7th hole now, a Boston strong 600-yard par 5.
But it's reachable. There's enough mounding there. If a tee shot catches one of those mounds, it could kick another 20 or 30 yards and certainly make this reachable.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Still better than 3 bills away as he puts forth his second to the par 5. But just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. Par 5's normally the easiest holes to birdie. It's a little bit of a waste unless you can come up with something of a genius of a putt.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. Coming now to the second par 3 on this front side here at TPC Boston. 213-yard 8-hole. 2 deep greenside bunkers to contend with, as well as a grass hollow punishing long tee shots. Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. We turn to Pga III for this look at birdie.
Still have to be aware of the slope coming downhill, but not a ton of break in this.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And that's going to help his chances to play the weekend, as currently he's hovering right around the cut line. Frank, I love a hot dog and a soda at the turn. How hard is it to take a giant bite out of this 9th hole? Looks tough.
It is. Everything sort of bends where those 2 bunkers are, and that's sort of 350 yards to get past that. And there's an annoying little bunker that's about 30 yards short of this green. So you have to be precise with both the first and the second shot.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Frank, golf so often is a game of avoiding something. What do you want to stay away from here at the 9th?
You have to avoid that little pot bunker just short of this green. If the pin's at the back, it's fine. You can fly the ball into the middle of the green. But if the pin's on the front, just make sure you carry that little bunker.
Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. So 2 rounds complete here, Frank. What have you seen so far?
I know a lot of other people might think so, but I think the course is tough, but it's extremely fair. The goal of a golf course, Rich, you know it.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from TPC Boston, live 3rd round coverage of the New England Championship. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader is Tony Finau. He's at 11 under. As for our featured golfer, their place is secured for the weekend, but it's going to take something special to get back into contention. So out to the action we go as we join the play on the tee at the par 5 7th hole. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Now, from just under 300 yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in a really good position here on the par 5. Okay, not too bad there. A very makeable 8-footer for birdie. Disappointing. I said very makeable. Apparently it's very missable too. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. Hole number 8 now, 213 yards in length, a par 3. And Frank, what can we expect?
Really narrow at the front of the screen. A lot of mounding. Ball normally kicks towards the left. One place you don't want to go, though, is that left bunker. The bunker shot's all downhill from there.
That one was running so hot. Second shot now, here at the par 3.
Eight-foot putt here.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. Finishing the front 9 here at the 472-yard par 4 9th. It is the longest par 4 on the front side. Dogleg left with an open tee shot leading to a blind approach. No issues here. That is into the fairway.
Frank, here at the 9th, what are most players trying to do?
Well, you really have to be aware of that bunker. That's about 25 yards short of the green. If you finish up there, that's one of the hardest shots in golf, the long bunker shot. So you've got to carry that, even if you want to run the ball onto this green. It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Par 4 10th at 425 yards isn't overly long, but it's a strategic hole, and it demands accuracy. Maybe a fairway wood off the tee, and there's that two-tiered bunker you have to deal with on the right side of the green. You need to keep it away from that. That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
We have 124 yards left to the hole, pin smack bang in the middle.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. This is a 16-footer. Nope. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Moving on to the 11th here, Frank, and this par 3 has to be the toughest here at TPC Boston. 231 yards. How do you handle this one?
Well, it plays a little uphill, so this hole really does suit the high ball flyers. There's a big ridge in the middle of the green, so when that flag's on the back, you've got to hit your best shot.
Boy, that one was coming in hot, and it winds up carrying over the back of the green. Now some touch needed here for his second.
It is a game of touch. It is evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
Good stuff. So it is for a bogey 4. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Frank, the 12th looks to be a pretty straightforward par 4.
Just bends to the left. There's a big sort of crop of mounds on that right side. If you can just go a little left of those, you get a nice kick forward.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. So, Frank, not much movement here on moving day and even par round. And they're going to find themselves pretty well out of the picture.
Yeah, even par on the third round.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From TPC Boston, final round coverage of the New England Championship. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, we've got a tie up at the top at 14 under par. So out to the action we go as we catch up with our golfer on the tee at the par 4 13th. This one's starting a little bit right.
They've all been going straight up until that one. A little bit of a test coming up.
Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th. Getting set to play his second shot. From the rough into the bunker or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by. just going to sneak on by. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Well, this 14th hole is vintage Gil Hance. Does a marvelous job with the design. You see those chocolate drop mounts. That's one of his signature design features. They don't look too menacing, but trust me, you don't want to be in those. You can make a mess from there. It's a 495-yard par 4. A 4 is a good score here.
Just 5 feet left.
Nicely judged, though it's 4-5 here at par 3. And that won't help the cause one bit. Moving now to the 421-yard par 4 15th, where strategic thought off the tee is important. Drives down the left side are best, but beware of the 4 fairway bunkers waiting there. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Just a flip left. 123 is the number. And the pin on the left portion of the green.
Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection or execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
Well, starting to line up these mistakes in a row. Could very easily be 3 straight bogeys.
What a save there. This hole was trouble all the way through, but that one in the hole from off the green to somehow salvage a par. Amazing. Finishing stretch here at TPC Boston. It's exciting. This is just a 161-yard par 3 hole, the 16th. It's not very long, but if you miss just a bit, you can end up in that water front and left. A little too much spice on that one. That flies the green, and he'll be chipping out of the rough. Now a second to this par 3.
$17-foot putt here.
Right on line all the way. It is a par here at 16. And he'll remain at 2 over par. Up next, the 412-yard 17. Short, distinctive par 4 with options off the tee. Safely down the right side of the fairway leaves you a longer approach, while carrying the drive over the ridge will give you a short iron or wedge into the green. be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realise if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
What a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it's just a fraction off line, and that would have gone in. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, Frank, this is really one of the most exciting finishing holes on tour. The 18th here at TPC Boston, par 5, risk-reward, chance to really make something happen right at the end. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. That's it. 2 solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5. Comfortably on for 2.
Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. And that will make this a final round, 71. So, Frank, all things considered, not a weekend to remember for our featured golfer, but hey, you can't win them all, right?
No, that's for sure. But hey, they beat half the field.
So, for Frank Nobilo, no to Pga III, Iona Stephen.